All right, Kuzmania indeed. Rookie ranks this season top 5 in everything, really top 2, which means things are pretty good, yet coaches can be tough. So we send it over to the czar himself. Coach him up. What do you got, Mr. Patel?
Well, Kyle, I pulled a few plays. I thought maybe you could help me get inside of your mind to find out what are you thinking when you're out on the floor, when you see the defense react to whatever you're trying to do.
For sure.
So let's go back. You happen to have a decent game. I think it was 38 points maybe against
like that.
Houston back early in the year. Okay, probably just a lucky night.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Well,
sure.
let's take a look at our first place that we have. We start in the half-court area, and as we roll here, we'll see you get stuck with the ball for a second, so you look for a little help from your teammate, a little outside handoff type action, and all of a sudden, you find out that Houston switches. Let's stop it right there. You've got a much smaller guy on you now in Chris Paul. So what are you thinking at this point?
At this point, I'm looking to score right now. I have a smaller defender, especially Chris Paul, and I think as a team we like that matchup.
All right, look across the floor. Do you see a teammate perhaps that maybe you might be able to hit if it opens up?
Yeah, for sure. Lonzo's wide open. James Harden's ball watching, looking at me, not looking at Lonzo at all. So.
Are you looking at the defender in the lane, Nene? What are you saying to yourself that he might be thinking?
Well, looking at Nene, obviously they're going to try to double team. It's a smaller guy on a bigger defender, and I'm just ready for that double team coming.
Okay, let's carry it a little bit further now. So as we go on, here comes Nene over for the double team. We stop right there. Now what's your thought process? It's not a real aggressive, tight double team.
Yeah.
What are you thinking right now?
Well, first I'm looking at Bogut. He's running right under the rim, but as you see, James is right there creeping to, possibly get a deflection. So.
And Ball could have helped you a little bit more way over here, opposite side of the floor, by getting to a spot where you could see him. But by standing there, you've got too many defenders in between you.
Right.
So you say to yourself, well, I don't think I can get it underneath because Harden might be cutting off. And here they come after me. So best thing to do is just knock it down, right?
Get the bucket.
You get the bucket right away.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to our next play. We come down in transition, and all of a sudden you set a little screen, and they switch once again. And stop it right there. You've got James Harden on you now.
Right.
What's the thought process? Is this first team all defensive player of the year, James Harden on you?
Nah, definitely
not. Not quite.
No, definitely not. I got James on me. My first thought is definitely to score. Especially with him on me. So.
Do you want to go by him off the dribble and bring the next defender, or are you comfortable right now because you're in a groove this game?
Well, right at this point, I'm in a groove. First quarter. Didn't miss a shot, so I was really just feeling it. Caught it out in deep corner. So
you feeling it? Let's see what happens if you're feeling it. Sorry, James, we're going to have to turn him loose on you. Once again, net.
Bucket.
You felt good about that. Okay. How about this time? We come off the defensive glass, and you come in and grab the rebound and bring it down in transition. And right now, when we stop it, look up in front of you. Your partner on the right lane here, he doesn't want the basketball. He's not even looking at you for a pass. The partner up in the left lane, well, that defender might be a little bit too close to him, and that would be a long pass for you to throw it to him. So the next thing we think is, how about getting some transition help? What are you saying? Are you making a call right now, or is your teammate making a call to you that maybe he's going to help you?
Well, at this point, I think I hit like 3 straight threes in a row, so it's definitely heat check time. Larry's just a smart offensive player, and hit a brush screen for me.
Okay, so Larry Nance comes over, sets the brush screen, and when you see this take place, what's your next look? What do you want to see next to help you make a decision?
Well, once I seen this, I already have my mind made up. I'm looking at the rim, at this point, and I'm just letting it fly.
Well, how about Chris Paul? The fact that if Chris Paul decides to go over the screen, maybe that forces you to do one thing. But if Chris Paul goes underneath the screen, you're automatically doing what?
Oh, letting it fly.
You're letting it fly. Okay, so let's see what Chris does right here.
PJ Tucker.
We'll let it run, and right there, Chris goes under. But were you expecting the switch out? Did you hear them call, or no? They just switched automatically?
They switch automatically. That's just their defense, but, I had my mind made up.
Okay, so you let it fly on the switch out. Net again. Bucket, as you say.
Yep.
Oh, I got one more play for you here. All right. See what happens on this one. You know what I mean? I may not have one more play for you. I may just cut it.
That might have been good enough.
You think 3 was enough?
a whole day here, showing him all these good
Well,
shots.
the last one was something special, but I'm going to say
Well, come
that one.
over here,
I'll show him later.
They cut the video because Smitty was done watching somebody else shoot jump shots after he's telling me how good he is. Take us through, and Smitty, take us through kind of what you see from Kuz and what you want to know when you kind of.
What I love about him is no wasted movement. You know, a lot of times guys are over dribbling, coach. You understand that, or we call it wasted dribble, not to set up himself. One thing I love about his game is he assesses the defense very quick. If he's off, he shoots. If the guy's up, he drives by. But I want to get in your mindset. So we're at the end of the game. This is Coach Walton. We need a bucket. I know Coach Walton has a play that he likes. But what's the play that you like and what area you want Coach Walton to put you in?
Well, I mean, end of the game, I just want to be at the top of the key.
At top of the key?
Top of the key.
Reason why?
You can't double team from there. That's just the easiest place to try to get that one-on-one matchup. So
if you're at the top of the key, you're not calling for a screen and roll.
Nope.
You don't really want a screen and roll.
Nope. Just go get a bucket.
So if I'm Luke Walton, I'm saying, you know what, the game is close. We're old school. We want a bucket or we want a foul. So give me a lot of young guys. Where is the one area where if it's not at the top of the key, where you can draw a foul or score? Because sometimes in my mindset, Coach, I want you to be able to draw a foul or score the basketball. So what area would you want it at?
Oh, definitely going to the post.
Okay,
definitely
Coach got the basketball.
Definitely
you got
going right
sure.
here.
So you want it here. So let's start off right here. First of all, do you want it topside? Is that favorable to you? Because is that your favorite going that way?
Definitely,
away?
yeah, going right.
Or do you want it right behind you?
I'm going to say, definitely the 3/4 quarter.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
So you're catching it here?
I'm catching it right
What's
here.
the first thing?
Well, you're already on my high side, so without dribbles, I'm just turning right here.
Okay.
Getting into the shot.
Okay. Now, that's the shot. Now I want a foul. I want you to draw a foul and a bucket.
Right.
So, what's the go-to move now?
So I'm catching it, I'm turning, and I'm just ripping right by you, trying to get to the rim. And then once I get to the rim, it might be a pump fake or, get into your body and just trying to, create that contact to get to the line.
Last thing for me is if you obviously handle the basketball, and so many times now coaches are calling pick and roll. Let's take me through what's your mindset off of pick and roll from the top of the key.
Okay. I got the ball, right?
Now I'm 6'8", right? So it's much easier, right?
Yeah.
What if you got that smaller defender that's up under you?
Yeah. So
that's making you. First thing is I want to give you a lesson.
Right.
I play point guard at 6'8". As a small guard, you never want to turn your back.
Right.
You want to make sure, because that's the confidence level. Once you start turning a smaller guy going to say, I'm taking his confidence, you always want to be faced up no matter what.
Right, for sure.
So, gotcha.
So if I'm getting it right here, I'm just going to try to drive him, bait him into cutting me off, of course. And once you cut me off, I'm getting to my spin move and then, just getting straight to the rim, using my length over him.
I like that.
Smitty, how many fouls you commit during that demo?
This era? Yeah. I couldn't play this era. I can't touch.
Times,
I'm
right?
going to foul out.
At least 3, right?
Yeah,
No, because
he was already fouling you
right
in the
now
paint.
in my era. I'm here. No, we could do this, but now
There's no hand checking,
Woo,
Smitty.
Lord.
No.